Ok, xin chào tất cả các anh em. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ đến phần tiếp theo của Mafia. Nhân vật chính là Tommy. Úi giời. Đến căn hộ của Sarah. Vãi cái xe này.
This is part of our series looking back over the president's plans and results since his inauguration.
Lại là trời mưa to. Đúng phong cách của Mafia đúng không anh em? Trời mưa tạo ra cái cảm giác nhìn nó âm u, lành lạnh.
Workers of this country have rights under this law, which cannot be taken from them, and nobody will be permitted to whittle them away. But, on the other hand, no aggression is now necessary to attain those rights. The whole country will be united to get them for you. The principle that applies to the employer applies to the worker.
Vụ va chạm đầu tiên. Xe này đi đường mưa bài quá, bài bánh quá, trơn trượt.
If I am asked whether the American people will pull themselves out of this depression, I answer, they will if they want to. The essence of the plan is a universal limitation of hours of work per week for any individual by common consent, and a universal payment of wages above the minimum, also by common consent.
Đường trơn thế.
But the people of this country can guarantee its success. I have no faith in heroes, but I believe that we can greatly influence economic forces. I have no sympathy with the professional economists who insist that things must run their course and that human agencies can have no influence on economic ills. One reason...
Xem nào, rồi. Vậy là khu người sống khu Lister Italy với cả Chinatown gần nhau. Khu cộng đồng người Italy.
And retain faith in the strength of common purpose and in the strength of unified action taken by the American people. The president there speaking earlier this year on the National Recovery Administration. There's a reason the racers of the Lost Heaven Grand Prix use only Trago motor oil, and that's because only Trago makes engines perform at their maximum while guarding against wear and tear. For optimal performance, Trago lets you go, go, go.
You're late. Dinner's cold.
Anh đã đến muộn. Bữa tối đã nguội hết rồi.
Work.
Công việc thôi. Hãy thông cảm cho anh.
Marry me.
Hãy cưới anh.
Okay.
Ok luôn, vãi hàng.
Hey, boss. I came as soon as I got your message.
Sit down, Tom. We have a mole, Tom.
No. Oh,
I was up all night driving myself nuts trying to figure it out. I started thinking maybe it's one of our guys. We aren't paying his fair share. Someone with a light wallet. Maybe looking to Morello for a new suit. Frank wasn't around, so I went to the safe to get the account books. To see who's getting cents on the dollar he's earned.
what do you know?
The books are gone, Tom.
Frank.
More than 50 years I've known him. Everything I have, I got with Frank. And every buck we've earned, every dime we've paid out, it's all logged in those books. Frank hands those over to the feds, we're finished.
Frank respects one person in this whole town, and that's you. This has got to be some kind of misunderstanding.
I've been calling him all day. I went by his place. He's gone. His wife and kid are gone.
But why?
I don't know. I'm sure he has his reasons. Maybe he's still smarting over the dog.
The one you tried to drown?
Yeah. Same one I shot after he wouldn't let me sink her. I was a stupid kid, Tommy. But grudge or no grudge, we gotta get those books back. Shake down all our stories. See who knows what. When you catch up to Frank, you get those books. And if he doesn't have them on him, you make him tell you where to find them. After that, you do what we gotta do. Vincenzo's waiting for you with a clean car.
Tommy.
We gotta keep a lid on this, Tom. Start with Biff, but don't give him nothing. I got you a clean set of wheels. And something special here, if you want it.
Ai chà,
When Frank sees
Shotgun.
Labarra, he'll know. The old ways work. You
xe
gotta
nào
get
đây?
the books back before the feds use them against us.
Chắc là cái con xe trắng này rồi.
And now for the latest news. The Navy is today continuing its search for the remains
ra
of
cái này
those
được phết đấy
brave
nhỉ?
souls lost aboard the airship USS Akron. The Akron was destroyed in a violent thunderstorm off the New Jersey coast Tuesday morning, with the loss of 73 of 76 aboard. The disaster stands as the worst aviation accident on record. Yesterday, one of the survivors, Lieutenant Commander Herbert V. Wiley, spoke to members of the press and gave a brief account of the tragedy. He also spoke of the survivors' rescue by the German tanker, Phoebus. President Roosevelt has described the loss of the Akron as a national disaster and said that he grieves with the wives and families of those lost and the nation. We will bring you more on the disaster and the Navy's search as we receive it.
Đỗ xe ngay ngắn thế nào? Công cảnh sát giao thông lại phạt chết.
Tommy, what's the rumpus?
Heard any big news lately? Something that Don might want to know.
It depends. What's it worth to you?
$20.
How about 40?
All right, spill.
The FBI's in town. They're getting something from Morello, but I don't know what.
How'd you hear?
Little Tony got some guy drunk in the Black Cat and drove him home. Heard a bunch of stuff, so he's the guy you want to see.
Okay. Thanks.
Always a pleasure, Tommy.
File Lister Tony à? Xem.
They sent home cans of food from the school, and he sent them back. They're poorer than everyone, and he sent them back.
Welcome to a WLH Sports Report. There's a sense of anticipation as we await the start of the big game. Our very own Lost Heaven Lancers are out on the road, deep in enemy territory as they take on bitter rivals, the Empire Bay Cannons. This year's Gold Series is shaping up to be one of the best on record, with both teams matching one another blow for blow. Despite the Cannons' home field advantage and an early lead in the series, the Lancers have bounced back and have really taken their rivals to task. Many of the plaudits and column inches have been dedicated to one man. Lancers pitcher Bunny Smith is one of this year's standout performers. And with this series tied at 3-3, he may well be the key man that brings the Wistman Trophy back to Lost Heaven. But doing so will be no easy task, as standing in his way is opposition captain Foghorn.
Ôi đừng vãi cả loạt. Tôi tưởng crack game thì
Can Bunny Smith bring it home for Lost Heaven? Or will the Cannon's towering redhead have the final say? WLH 570 Lost Heaven Radio will carry live coverage of the final game of the Gold Series, and we hope you'll join us in wishing our boys well. And now, back to some of the latest musical numbers.
I'll be glad.
Everything okay, Tom?
Nah, it's not. What's this about the guy you drove home who's with the feds?
He came in for a drink, which turned into 10. He's hired muscle for some kind of safe house.
Where?
Oak Hill, corner of Pine. He gave me $10 to drive him back and keep my mouth shut. That on that Councilor Gilatti's brokered some kind of deal between Morello and the FBI. They were all ready to sit tight on someone in there.
Why the hell didn't you tell us?
Tom, I did. I came in to see French straight away. He didn't tell the Don?
No, he didn't.
Tom, what's going on?
We return now to the coverage of Game 7 of the Gold Series. And by the looks of it, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be underway any minute now. The crowd here in the Armory are restless.
để xem đến đâu nào. Úi giời ơi, mẹ đi xa
You
đấy
can
anh em.
almost taste the tension as we approach this, the deciding game between these two famous rivals. More than a little bad blood between them, and more than a couple of nasty flare-ups in recent years. Of course, this occasion, more than any other, could prove feisty, what with the drama that closed out the previous game. That, of course, saw the Lancers win to tie the series, and it's not often Empire Bay and Lost Heaven can boast the game's best current hitter and pitcher, respectively. I refer, of course, to Foghorn Seidel, a man mountain with a shock of red hair, and Lancers star Bunny Smith. Speaking of Smith, he is jogging, I suppose you'd say, between his teammates, issuing last-minute orders. They seem responsive to whatever he's saying. He commands respect from his team, that is for sure. My goodness, there must be some nerves among some of the younger Lancers. Elms, Graveson, and Nicholson. Smith seemed to have kept them up. That's good to see. That's what a good captain does. The Cannons lineup is meandering over to the home team dugout. The Lancers are slowly taking up their position, so we can't be too far away from the opening pitch here at the Armory, the home of the Empire Bay Cannons. Stay with us for more.
A public service radio station for the people of Lost Heaven. This is WLH 570.
Cuối cùng thì cũng đến nơi. Ui, gì vậy?
Looks like the place.
Hãy nhìn khu vực này xem. Nghe tiếng máy, cái tiếng của cái máy ô tô anh em, cái tiếng máy của nó ấy. Vì nó là công suất nhỏ ấy, nghe cái tiếng rất là hay nhá. Nó rất là nhẹ tai. Theo dõi thằng này. Khả năng là thằng này là
Take me to those account books, Frank.
phản bội băng nhóm của Tommy.
And we return now to coverage what could be the final play of this game and the series between the Lost Heaven Lancers and the Empire Bay Cannons. A quick reminder that this final inning is being brought to you by Swift Cola. When you need a lift, reach for a Swift. It's not only a taste sensation, it's guaranteed to increase focus, drive, and mental clarity. Pick up a bottle of Swift Cola today. And as we are coming to a close, let me thank today's other sponsors, Big Break Cigarettes and Lost Heaven Courier. Both of these teams could be set to the golden eras. Each team has a star player at the core with promising youngsters around them. I refer, of course, to Smith and Seidel. The Cannons have had several golden periods. The Lancers, it's fair to say, have not. I can see Lancers manager Frankie Hodge prowling in front of the dugout, gesticulating. He seems animated, to say the least. Looks like he's putting one of the officials in his place or something or other. With the noise of the crowd, it is quite hard to say for sure. Whatever's going on down there, you can feel the sense of occasion, and you just know that whatever happens, the crowd will be the first to tell you what has happened. The Lancers are now within minutes of snatching the gold series, which at one stage had appeared doomed, but they equally teeter on the edge of defeat. It all comes down to the final play. Nobody is warming up in the bullpen. Nobody down there is considering the possibility of extra innings.
Be some kind of meat.
Bunny Smith then, standing on the mound, a look of steely determination on his face. He's betraying no emotion, doesn't look nervous or tired after his exertions this series, nor does he appear to be carrying the weight of expectation. He's having a word with the umpire about something or other. What a strapping fellow, 6'2", 195 pounds. If the Lancers are to win here today, he's going to write himself into the record books. And boy, oh boy, what that would mean to the people of Lost Heaven after such a long time without.
Cái vạch đỏ mà ở cái biểu tượng con mắt anh em nhé. Chắc là nếu mà càng cao thì địch nó sẽ càng nghi ngờ phát hiện mình.
Smith is pitching the game of his life, but Doherty's a big man. If he can catch one, it could run, and with bases loaded, the Cannons would have it. Here we go. Doherty facing down Smith. Fastball and strike. The big man thought he had it. Some speed on that ball. My goodness. It's fair to say Doherty looks a little spooked.
Taking you to the airport, Frank.
He had it. His body language
Đi
tells
gần nhá.
the tale. Smith
Đấy, thấy không? Nó nghi ngay.
now the flicker of emotion on his face. He winds up. And that's two. There was zip on that one. Good Lord. Seidel is barking something at Doherty, but we have no chance of hearing it as the noise of the crowd reaches fever pitch. Doherty's gesturing, and that's only making Seidel more irate. This is it, folks. Another strike, and the Lancers win. If Doherty can get behind it, surely the Cannons will get all their men home and snatch victory. A swing and a miss, and
Đúng là vào năm 1930 thì phải công nhận là khung cảnh đô thị đó, mà cái mật độ đô thị hóa nó chưa cao anh em. Đấy, đi ra một tí thôi ra khỏi thành phố phát nhìn đường, cây cỏ núi nhìn nó đẹp đúng không? Trông rất là lãng mạn luôn. Đấy, em có tiền làm ngôi nhà đấy ở thôi nhất thì cần gì.
Thanks to your stewardesses, you'll arrive more refreshed than when you left. Air Bordeaux. Contact your travel agent for details.
Nó rẽ vào đây.
Christ, they're flying him out of state or something. Fuck, this ain't good.
Ice on. Úi dồi ôi, có cả cảnh sát đây này.
Guy just flashed a badge at me and forced me out.
Ôi ấy,
We got a problem here.
ôi vãi.
Can't hide from me.
À đây có cái cửa vào đây.
Anyone know what's going on? They're with the FBI. It's some sort of handover. Someone's being flown out.
Oh, they're handing him over to who? Those men with the plane looked like gangsters.
How long till they're done? I'm due to fly.
As soon as they fly their prisoner out, I guess.
All right, let's check.
I don't know, a lot of these men don't look like cops.
Giờ sao đây anh em? Đi tiếp à? Ui mẹ, thằng cảnh sát nó đang đi.
We can't give up now.
À may quá.
What's your problem?
Cái gì đây? Ui. Ôi, xong rồi, chỉ có một khẩu shotgun. Mình đã đi rất nhẹ nhàng rồi vẫn lộ. À, hắn ra kia rồi. Mày đi đâu? Trời ơi. Không. Kìa. Kiểu này là mở đường máu rồi anh em. Thích thì chơi. Ui. Hãy đợi. Đặc vụ, đặc vụ. Đặc vụ. Mẹ khẩu này còn hơn. Nhanh nhanh nhanh. Ui. Mày. Ô, cái khẩu này. Ôi mẹ, nhiều lắm, nhiều. Tôi xong rồi mình ơi. Đéo nghĩ là nổ, không nghĩ là nó nổ cả cái xe. Mẹ tự tay bóc giá vãi hàng. Ôi, gà vịt quá anh em ạ. Cũng đỡ được. Rồi, mở đường máu vậy. Không phải chỗ này. Đi đường này. Đéo mẹ. Ui thôi. Thôi. Ây à. Mày. Đông vãi. Ra phi trường trốn thoát à em? Đây rồi. Ôi. Này. Ui, thôi rồi. Té. Ui, hết đâm mẹ đạn rồi. Ui. Thôi xong rồi, lại còn lên đạn thế này. Không được anh em ơi. Chiến thuật không ổn rồi. Mẹ, địch nó cover kinh quá. Không ổn. Từ từ. Địch cover kinh quá. Mẹ bọn này. Lần vậy. Ôi trời ơi, lần đéo ổn rồi. Đớp được thằng nào cứ đớp vậy.
This is over. The whole city's ours.
Rồi. K98 à? Hai thằng này. Đi gần tí nữa cho nó chắc. Ui dồi ôi, đây nữa này. 4 thằng. Xem mình có gì. Mẹ đéo có lựu đạn. Đi mẹ cửa hai thằng kia vậy. Căng nhé. Ngó. Ngó. Không nhận quá à. Tờ, giết thằng sau lưng đã. Mày. Mày không có tệ đâu anh em. Lộ ra đây. Bọn này khôn phết đấy. Tỉa dần chúng mày. Đây. Ui. Mẹ bọn này kinh. Ôi mình không có cái này. Mày. Rồi. Vui rồi. Leo được qua đây. Đéo mẹ đéo leo được. Còn một thằng thôi. Mày láo. Từ từ, anh em bình tĩnh xem cái biểu tượng này là cái gì. À đạn. Ơi, có. Đi em. Đấy, chiến thuật là cứ phải rỉa từ từ. Chạy đâu, con sâu. Phản bộ băng đảng à?
Frank, the Don sent me.
I figured as much. I'm sorry it had to be you, Tommy.
Anything you want me to tell him?
I wish it could have shaken out better, but Morello finally came after me. It's okay. You can come out. Morello offered me a simple trade. The Don's account books for our lives and tickets out of this town.
You hand the books over yet?
I'm not so stupid, Don. They're safe. Morello was waiting for this.
It's a key to a box in the Grand Imperial Bank downtown.
I told Morello I'd hand it over after the plane was fueled and ready to go. His men were meant to fetch it before we left.
I took care of them. Told them to get on a plane.
Go on, March. Alice, get aboard.
Frank, you're coming with us.
Not right now, honey. Just get buckled in. Tommy and I, we have some serious business to discuss.
But Frank...
Get on the plane, March. For Alice. For me. Get on the goddamn plane, please.
You been paid yet?
Yeah.
Now you've been paid twice. You take the ladies wherever they want to go.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Tom.
Christ, Frank. Why didn't you ask us for help?
I guess I just wanted out. One way or the other. I'm tired, Tommy. Tired of lying to my wife. Tired of checking under my car every time I take a Sunday drive. And tired of waiting for the dawn to put two in my temple.
God damn you, Frank.
Good afternoon, sir.
Where's the safety deposit
Chặn đến đây
boxes?
để
With my
dùng cái
colleague
key
downstairs, sir.
Thanks.
để tìm hiểu xem là trong này nó có cái thông tin nào của băng đảng không. Ơ, ở dưới, ở dưới.
Beautiful day, huh?
Uh-huh.
Keeping out of trouble, I hope.
I need to access the deposit boxes for Frank Coletti.
Ah, yes, Mr. Angelo?
Yeah.
Mr. Coletti said it might be you who can, and to provide access. Please, follow me.
I got the books and covered my tracks. Salieri never asked any questions. In fact, apart from the funeral,
They never heard him talk about Frank again.
Xe đẹp thế mẹ. Cả cái màu bạc nhìn yêu ơi là yêu.
You're making my boys twitchy, Marku.
Sergio and I just came by to pay our respects, that's all. Known Frank a long time. Almost as long as you. He's a good man. Smart. Loyal. Loyal to his wife. His kid above all else. There must be some kind of honor in that in you.
Maybe. But I'm still looking at this headstone with his little girl's name on it.
It's a hell of a thing.